Welcome back to Chetty and Lycan's Horror Party Massacre. This video here is just a solo shot. It is just me, Chetty. This is a rush job. We fudged it all up and forgot to do it. This is Wednesday night. In 2 days, we're going to have another convention that we are not going to be at, but it is a convention that we want to bring up and give some props to and give some exposure to. Not really exposure, because there's not that many people that watch this channel, but in any case, we want to let you know about this convention. It is Cinema Wasteland. It is in Strongville, Ohio, which is pretty close to Cleveland, and it is this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is September 30th, October 1st, and October 2nd. They've been around, God, I don't know how long Cinema Wasteland has been around. Honey, how long Cinema Wasteland been running shows?
Longer than us.
Well, we haven't been around that long. But Cinema Wasteland has been around for a long time. Cinema Wasteland is a unique convention. It doesn't normally have your average convention people. You don't really see a Kane Hodder or a Robert Englund or Dave Sheridan or Felissa Rose. You don't see your standard people there. They get more cult celebrities. We've gone up there and met Michael Berryman before. We have seen... Who else have we seen up there? I don't remember now. I'm drawing a blank.
PJ Souls.
PJ Souls. They've had people from black and white movies like I Drink Your Blood or, you know, weird off-the-wall stuff like that.
Spider Baby.
Spider Baby. That's another one that they've had guests from. This particular show coming up, we're going to do a little tape testing here. Bear with me for a moment. I think these are the buttons. Is it this and this? No, it is not that. It is this, and this. Maybe I should close that down before I do this, and this. Why don't I remember this? No, not that. Maybe these? Well, shit. Three hours later. So, here we are back at Cinema Wasteland, September 30th, October 1st, and 2nd, 2022. We're going to take a look at some guests here, what you can expect to see. Cult cannibal black comedy classic, Motel Hell. I believe this gentleman had something to do with Motel Hell. I don't know. I'm not going to read all of this. You guys can go to the page and read it. But we do have from Motel Hell, Nina Axelrod. She is the main girl in Motel Hell. We have Paul Linke, who is also Motel Hell. He was if I'm not mistaken, he was the main love interest. He was, Bruce Smith. I don't remember the names. I'm getting old. I don't remember stuff so well. Other guests that you have, you see this lady here, Carol Brandt. She was in The Incredibly Strange Creatures That Stopped Living and Became Mixed Up Zombies. The Incredibly Strange Creatures That Stopped Living and Became Mixed Up Zombies. It's a movie. Can't be any worse than Sharktopus or Amityville Shark or Amityville Clown. Now here's a good one. Jeff Lieberman. Jeff Lieberman is a great director. He's done such classics as Squirm, Just Before Dawn, Blue Sunshine. I'm seeing here now he also did Satan's Little Helper, which is a fun movie. That's a recent one. Well, recent within the last 10, 15 years. Leonard Lies. Who is Leonard Lies? Leonard Lies is the machete head zombie from Dawn of the Dead. Jeffrey Nothing is only appearing on Friday and Saturday, it says here. He is not someone I'm familiar with. Looks like he's oh, wait a minute. Co-founder and longtime vocalist for the Cleveland-based heavy metal band Mushroom Head. That's pretty badass. I like Mushroom Head. If I'm not mistaken, Mushroom Head had a song in Jason versus Freddy, I think. It would have been one of the few good things about that movie if they were. Alex Vincent. Now, that's an interesting one because a lot of times, like I said, they get cult people. Alex Vincent, not taking anything away from Alex Vincent. He's iconic in the role of Alex from Child's Play. In part 1 and 2, and the sequel, a couple of the sequels. I think he was in Bride. No, not Bride. What the fuck? He was in Curse. Quite heavily in Curse in the beginning. He's also featured in the TV series. He's kind of an unusual guest for Cinema Wasteland, but cool nonetheless. This gentleman here was in the Dracula versus Frankenstein, Xander Vorkov. Again, their movies and guests are so obscure and classic, cultish. I don't know this. I have no idea what this movie is about, except it's Dracula versus Frankenstein. Go figure. You've got another gentleman here from Carnival of Wolves, The Blue Lizard, Monstrosity, Joe Weiss. Not someone I'm familiar with. Vernon Wells. Now, that is someone that you folks should know. He is really known for being in, oh, God, he was in that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I want to say Raw Deal. Is that right? No, Commando. Commando, that's right. Bennett. They have usual guests that are there every year. They're kind of like family to Cinema Wasteland. And they are A. Ghastly Ghoulie. I've seen him before there. Was liking seeing him. Amy Lynn Best. J.R. Brookwalter. J.R. Bookwalter. Sorry, I mispronounced your name the first time. He did the movie The Dead Next Door. And he is also heavily involved in a movie distribution outfit that has some very low budget but very entertaining movies. The Dead Next Door, just an interesting little tidbit. It was filmed up in Akron, Ohio, a long time ago, and for a long time it was a record holder for the most amount of zombie extras in a horror film. The Mummy and the Monkey, horror show hosts that are internet based, I believe. I believe they have a streaming site. I don't know. I've seen them there. I haven't actually watched any of their stuff. I'm going to have to, though, because I'm getting into horror host. Son of Ghoul, another horror host. Mike Watt. And conspicuous by his absence, I don't see Tom Sullivan on this list. Tom Sullivan is normally always there. He normally has a room all to himself, where he sets up shop. He is an artist and FX man for, most notably, the first Evil Dead movie. He did all the effects in that flick. And he does a lot of Cthulhu art, a lot of dark art. Like I said, normally he has a room there where he's got props on display. He's got his artwork on display. He's got little trinkets and stuff like, we got an enamel pin from him one time. And he's just there to shoot the shit and say howdy and such. He's not there this year, which is kind of depressing. And of course, you've got vendors. Vendors. They have Clay Guy and Severin Films and Synopse Films, which are right, really. If you ever looked at Severin Films or Synopse Films, they are right up Cinema Wasteland's alley. They put out the kind of movies that Cinema Wasteland is famous for getting. Troma, Troma's kind of hit or miss. But that's what you're looking at for. That's what you're looking at for Cinema Wasteland. You're going to have vendors all over the place. They are going to have movie screenings. I don't know what they are. Not a lot of cosplay kids. I believe they're one of the few conventions that I have not seen very much cosplay at. It's a big, small convention, really. It is not real big, but it's not real small. It's a medium size, but it still is a fun time. I know people that go there and spend all 3 days and hang out with each other. Like I said, some of the people that show up at the event as guests are like family. I guess there's like a group of fans that are also almost like family. They're there every year and spending the whole weekend with everybody. So it's definitely something to check out if you got the time. It's in Strongville, Ohio. It's about a 4-hour drive from us. We got plans this weekend, so we won't be able to attend that. Tickets. I'm going to take a look at tickets for you real quick. Your tickets are pretty standard price. $25 for Friday, $30 for Saturday. Sunday is $15. So Sunday's not always the best day to go, but cheaper ticket prices. All right, kids. Hope you liked the video. I'm not sure if you've ever been to Cinema Wasteland. If you have, let us know down below. If it sounds like something you might want to go to, hit it down below. So forth and so on. Glad you stopped in. It's always nice to see you, because why? We're family. And our family stays spooky.
I like it.
Oh, hey, and holy shit. I forgot someone else is going to be at Cinema Wasteland. That is Sean Burkett, Concept Media, and some of the gang. They're going to be doing a showing of Stranded, his award-winning new film. They are also going to have a couple of the stars from the Don't Fuck in the Woods franchise that you're going to be able to meet, greet, and get a Polaroid photo op. And it's only like $10 to get the photo op with the girls. That's pretty fucking cool. Polaroid. You guys probably don't. I bet a bunch of you don't even know what a Polaroid is. It's an old style camera. It's not a phone camera. It's an old style camera that spits out the picture. You take a picture and it comes out. It's going to blow your minds when you see this thing. But that is another damn good reason to go and check out Cinema Wasteland. Sit down for a screening of Stranded, a Sean Burkett film, Concept Media. Meet the folks from Don't Fuck in the Woods. Get a picture with them. Fuck yeah. If we were able to, we would go just for that reason.
I like it spooky.
I want to thank you. Anything you want, you just name it.
Let's start that over again. I still don't like that.